Alrighty guys, here it is together. This is that one with the dimpled intake, a little bit harsher lung. It's got some pretty healthy duration in it. I did similar style muffler mod as what I did on the Shin. For one, that way I can keep that saw separated from my other ones and know what it is. It pumped up pretty good. I suspect it'll pump up better after she breaks in. I've done some carburetor stuff to this one that I've not done on. I guess I did it on one other one. That one that made, I don't remember what it made. I had it on the 7.4 horse one. I think I had a Dalmar carb on it when I had it dynoed. But I have a 501 stock carb right here, but what was done on this carburetor was I took all the shafts out, chucked it up in the lathe, and went in with a boring bar and changed the diameter of the inside of it. Dramatically increase the airflow on it to see if we can get any more power in. When we run it, if I'm not happy with it or whatever, maybe we'll switch back out to a conventional carb. It's rough bench tuned in. It is a little finicky to tune. I highly doubt it's the numbers. It's probably the carburetor work. I've gotten a few emails and some comments saying that one commenter commented saying something about pulling the starter out on a newer saw is something about as worthless as something else. Depends on the saw. If you're talking, I don't know if I got a flywheel. We'll open it up. I guess since I'm on that subject, we'll talk about it. Seems to be a sore subject. Doesn't make much sense to me. But if your saws, these ones do, have this style starter paw that is fixed on the flywheel versus, let's see if I can find one for you. Versus this style, if the paws are fixed like this, you don't have to pull the rope out. On flywheels that have this key, you pull that catch rope out. Because I've seen it. I've been out in the woods before and blipped, especially on an older, one that's got some age, and blipped it off and kicked back like that, and all of a sudden this is laying on the ground because you just popped your rope and now you can't start your saw and you're in the middle of nowhere. This style I'll show you again. You see how hard that kicked back? Some saws have a spring assist in here that helps take some of that shock away, but that's why I pull that out. It's because when you kill that saw, it comes up on the compression and then it kicks back. When this rolls backwards, these do not release. You can blow your paws off the rewind itself, break the rope, cause rewind damage. That's why I do that. On these style steels, you do not have to do that, because when you let go of your rope, the paws already, it stays inside. It doesn't. You have to actually move. You have to move the rope in order for it to grab. See how that comes out? These work off from centrifugal force. As this slows down, these all of a sudden drop in, and this is spinning, and then it comes up, bang, and then rocks back and does that violently. And that's the reason I do that. Any saw that has this style paw, I recommend doing that on. You don't have to do it on the steels because they have a different style. So let's clear that up. Let me throw this back in the box, guys. I've had a couple emails on that and some comments, and one not very nice comment. I didn't delete the comment. Those that have these style saws, and the higher you bump the compression up, the more violent that is. But I don't know. I think this one pumped up pretty good. I'd rather take that shock out with my hand than excessively wear the rewind. But hopefully we can get some test cuts with this tomorrow, and if I'm not happy with how that carb's tuning in, maybe we'll throw this carb on it. But it'll be neat to see how this cuts and what she pulls on the dyno. Something a little different. Like I said, I will give out the duration on it for the transfers. It's 28 degrees blowdown on this one. I fired them both at the same time. I don't like pumping every single build out the same. Each one of these is kind of like a handcrafted work of art. So I like trying different things, doing different things. I got some ones out there that are life of tree service, and those ones I kind of did all the same thing on. No more extensive as work is what I did to like these. Those tree guys there, if you got one that runs quite a bit hotter than the rest of them there, they'll practically fist fight over who gets to run it. So when I did the ones for my buddy's tree service, I just pumped them all out the same. Didn't even get them that hot because I knew they were going to be ran all day, day in and day out. But no, there's the new addition. We will be testing that against the Shin, and my other new one that's right here, because these were the two new ones that I had in the box. This one's at 28 and 30. That one is at 28 across the board. You guys already saw this one. This one cut. This is the one I sloped them down. Because I've got so many of these things, if once they get a little bit grubby, it's hard to tell what's been done to what one. So these three will be getting tested against each other and possibly tested up against my racer. This Shindaiowa might become my new racer, I don't know. And then I'll probably throw that stock one that's sitting up there that I bought the other day in on it, just to show you guys a difference. The Shin's for salvage cylinders, she's coming around, she's running strong. She is thirsty. Of course, that thing's mega high duration and stuff, and I honestly don't understand how it's even running as good as it is for a salvage cylinder. But it'll be neat to see the difference between these two. Similar port work, different intakes. This one's built closer to my racer, I think. But so yeah, I'll have to maybe we'll use either this chain, or I sharpened up a couple different angles and stuff. I got three. These are all semi chisels here that I did up for that wood pile. Maybe we'll test these chains out on them, and just have to pick one chain, test it out, and swap it from saw to saw to saw. Well, it'll have to be this bar. I think that's what those. The shim might have the same length bar on it. I don't know. But there you guys go. Bench run of my other one. Let me know what you guys think. You guys take it easy. Have a good one. Enjoy.